on to politics.
Politics.
A subject that really we must cover, because in '88, I think that was sort of the first time for us to vote, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, you know what, in '88 we had George Bush going against Dukakis. Also, in the early part of the Democratic vote, you had Jesse Jackson. He was going up for president. You know, you had the Iran-Contra scandal, where they were trying to get rid of, get the money in and sell the guns, old guns at that. And so, you had a lot of stuff in politics going on. Does anybody have something they want to throw out there about the politics?
Well, I look at that like, what I really remember, I know Dukakis lost, you know what I'm saying? And I remember, seemed like early on, I remember Dukakis was kind of leading, right? But somewhere in there, Bush took over and ran with it. And the biggest thing I remember from that was the Willie Horton ads, where they kind of played Dukakis out like he was going to let all these criminals out on furloughs and leaves, and they was going to kill all the white children in the world, or the black children in the world, or middle class people, because he was soft on crime. And Willie Horton was, I think he was sentenced to life or something, but he had this leave, and on that leave, he kidnapped some people and he murdered them. And I think that swayed it for, he played the fear factor, and it swayed the vote in his favor. That's what I remember about that.
Not so much of what Bush Sr. could do for the people. I think he relied on the dirty politics, and with the image of Willie Horton looking like some black monster, vilified the black man, making it seem like he gonna get out of jail and do it again. Although what he did was hell of a cold, but that's what George Sr. used as his basis of putting down Dukakis' dirty politics, and he can't say what he was going to do for the people anyway. Man, that's what I get pretty much from that presidential election. And like my man Cozy's saying, Jesse ran. Jesse had the best program, but nobody really listened to what Jesse had said. Brother Al, what you think, man?
I think with Jesse Jackson running, it also divided the voters into swaying away from, do they go with Dukakis or do they go with Jesse Jackson? And some of them were uncertain, which gave the leeway for Bush getting the vote and helping him in the presidency.
Yeah, because you look at it, some people, I'm pretty sure, felt like, well, if I can't vote for Jesse when it comes to the presidential runoff between Republicans and Democrats, fuck it. Well, who gives a fuck which one of these white boys win? I don't give a fuck, so fuck it. So you lose a lot of votes for Dukakis then, too.
So I'm going to tell you like this. It seems like, in '88, we still believed in the vote. You know what I'm saying? Of course, this being, 2007, we've already seen that, hey, your vote really don't count. Your electoral vote, that's what matters, and that's where the money and the power is. Right? And basically, George Bush Sr., he had the money and power because he came from the annals of Ronald Reagan. And Ronald Reagan, he come from that old, what you want to call it? Basically, they were set in place. He had so much. Not only because he was an actor and a governor, he had a lot of resources. And basically, he was the front man for the politics that's now.
The passing of the time.
Yeah, and he was the first of that. George Bush was gonna finish that program off. So it's almost like, even though we voted, in my opinion, that was coming regardless of who was going against him. He was gonna make it.
Because his father was vice president at that time, in that era, right?
George Bush Sr.
George Bush Sr., which led him in the presidency, and now his son reoccurring as our president right now.
Exactly. So continuance of the program. It's almost like, you might have George Seifert taking over for my man Walsh. You know what I'm saying? Same program. We just gonna keep running.
And that did happen around in the late '80s too. I don't know if it was '88, but it happened in the late '80s.
Kind of similar.
So my man coming from the annals of Reagan, huh?
Yeah.
So he's mighty shitty.